everyone. Happy Tuesday, or Tuesday. My name's Tiferet, Replicant Arms, Combat Android of House Invicta, and we are back again with some, Ghost Frontline 2. It's been a little while. I've been putting this event off for like 2 weeks, so I'm finally getting around to doing it, things were coming up, you know how it is. So, we can get down to it. I don't know if we'll finish it all today, because this is gonna be like 6 hours at the very least, you know how these events are. And then we still gotta worry about like the other one and to the radiance for the other doll here. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing all right. As we are in the process of getting the Discord up. It looks like the going live bot worked. Thank you so much, Reagan, for the help with that. Much appreciated. We just need to do like the onboarding stuff and then working with the details like little perms and things like that. Little things like that. But more mainly like the onboarding thing and for like the front gate security, Try to catch all the bots. And then after that we will go ahead and get this started. Execution see for that. It's good for the neck. Yeah, right there. Pillows. Good pillows. Alright, so, we have 2 dolls right now. The first one was Lorelei. We had DSR. She was the one, she came in part 1. So now we have 2 more. We have Cheyenne coming in. So let's go ahead and check her out. We'll do some polls before then. Everyone's telling me how good Cheyenne is. Our little gamer... she had so much mean material which came out because her legs were like really long and very noodly. And then she has like the gamer words and stuff like that. So, you know what? We'll pull for her. I could have sworn I had more tickets than this. And then we have this one. I don't know how to pronounce that. She? But it's crazy. A robot horse, man. With freaking 2 gallon guns on the side. That's crazy. That's so cool. That's actually kind of terrifying though, man. But the accuracy must be like, how does accuracy work? Cause it's a horse, they bounce. So for that's really cool. I don't think I'll pull for her though. What's this? Surprise access permission. Can be used during specific time, 25th of June. 25th of August. Where did I get this? I don't remember even getting that. That's interesting. But yeah, we'll pull for the potato. Let's see. He likes to go camping. Alright, let's see. Okay, well, looks like maybe not such a good one. I think we do have enough to get her though. Like, unless Mosin decides to trick me. Yes, Nemesis. I'll always watch animation because I just love it so much. I love that flip. Oh man, the flip shot. Unnecessary, but very stylish. Gosh. It's funny when you look at the dolls, all designs for the dolls, right? And like the things they wear, it's like, how long does it take for them to get dressed? It's a lot of things. Bast, nothing. Was pulling for Bastif, doing the Basti banner. Did you get her? I didn't really like her much in Ghost Frontline 1, but they did a really good job with her character this time around. Like, really, really good job. With the rabbit. They need to give her like a Mod 3 and make her look super badass or something. Her clothes her outfit's fine. From a practical's point of view, it gives her a lot of mobility. See, it looks like her armor's not really meant to really take a lot of hits. Oh, not at the Nemesis? But one day, I'm pretty sure one day they'll make it to these non-SSR characters that have like another form, like a stronger form, make them SSR. Maybe not like a direct upgrade, not like you're upgrading the existing one, but that's funny how I got these two. I wish they were side by side, that'd be even funnier. I love the dynamic. That's like one of my favorite dynamics. Carolic and Nemesis. The way they fight and banter. Hello, Nyx. Hello, welcome. Alright, let's go. Come on. Geez, another rabbit? I hope her not her other form, but the other one that shows her model comes around later in the line. Oh shit. Oh, it's hello. I miss her long hair. She had like such long hair. She looks so much younger now that they cut her hair off. She is one that does have like a freaking huge hair. Go after the 1 to 110 pulls, that's not bad. Hey, I'll go Shanova. I will also finish. I figured out why my lids weren't working. I had it like hidden. I don't know when I did that, but yeah, they should be working now, so we should get like follow alerts and things like that. Dang, we're just getting weapons. Well, we have a lot of collapsed pieces though. Oh, come on. So far, no luck. Come on, Melee. How come you're not ordering great? When are we getting these things? I never liked it when they like put in weapon banners mixed with character banners in these kind of games. Jeez. Today's Nemesis Day. We just have so many Nemesis. I need to learn the significance of that mask, too. The gold mask. I mean, we all know that was once a part of Paradise. Okay, there I go. Where are we at? 27? Damn, still. Come on. Oh, the true wife. That's such a funny looking gun to me, it always has been. Alright, we're almost there. Oh, we get the final 10 pull? Ah, here we go, gold. Here we go. Here we go, will it be the potat? Come on, come home. Come home. There it is. Oh, wait, no, wait. My tail? Wait a second. Wait a second. No, I already have you. Wait a second. Oh, you know what? It's TMP, though. I can't get mad at TMP. He likes the bad touch. Yeah, I'm okay. It's okay. It's TMP. She deserves head pats. Wow, you really spooked me there, TMP. Back to 77. Dang, okay, let's even it up, because I have like... I'm like off by 7, so we'll do like 7 straight pulls and then I'll do the 10s. Yeah, TMP's okay. Yeah, she's super cute. Okay, there we go. Ugh. Okay, that's just a gun. Just another gun. That'd be funny if we actually get her on the single. You know what? I should probably do that next time I do banner. I'll do like start off not with the 10 pool. Start it off with a single pool and see if we get like super lucky with it. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, line it up. Line it up. Jeez, I'm running out. Shh. I'm actually running out of collapse pieces. Oh no. Damn it. But normally I don't pull like back-to-back banners. You know, like if they share like these, you know, two-parters, normally I don't pull them back-to-back. You finished 316, 416? God, nice. I want to finish re-6ing, Suomi. Because it's Suomi. Ah, come on. We got Granny. Dang it, Harpsy. Freaking Harpsy. Oh my gosh, my collapse pieces. Started off with like 17k. Dude, what are they gonna do with all these weapons? Nemesis again. So many weapons. Whoosh. Oh, the cloak is so cool. You 10-handed purple weapons for redundant pieces, yeah. I'll probably do that. Lord knows how full my chest is. Oh boy. Oh no. 50? 4,900 left. Whew, we're coming down to the wire. We probably won't even get to the next pity. Damn. The last time this happened was when I was pulling for VSK. Another nemesis. How many is this now? 5? How many nemesis did we pull today? Hey, hi Panda, how's it going? How you doing today? That's wild. Come on. Alright, dang. Oof. I don't know if we'll have enough. We have enough. Oh no, we have like enough for like one more, and then we'll be shy. So if we don't get her in, like if we don't get a sneak in this one, then we only have one more chance. I mean, oh. Tara. I don't think anyone ever uses her. Like, anyone ever uses her. How many does she like? Wait, how many machine guns do you have in this game? Like 3? Her, we have Lewis, and we have the cat. Ooh, come on, please be it. Damn, looks like no potato for us, guys. Day. It's a shame that the Pete is the carry over to the next banner either. Bethilde. Oh yes, her Bethilde. Yeah, she kinda stuck in there. I wonder if she's added to the pool. I mean, TMP is in the pool. Another rabbit. We need to have more gladiator dolls. Oh, that's it, guys. Unless we could get some more pieces somewhere. Two-way ding. Well, that's a shame. Well, it's fine. Alright, Dawnforger Part 2. When we left off in Dawnforger Part 1, we rescued the guy. Well, we overthrew, the dude in Makosh, right? So, I wonder what's gonna happen now. We still see. How many parts is this? $17? Holy shit. Alright. Alright, let's get started. Hidden Thunder. Thunder rolls, a prelude to the storm. Oh, right off. Say, do you carry rain gear with you during the rainy season, Miss Dandelion? She's talking to Dandelion? Oh. I make it a habit to have 3 umbrellas with me. Having only one is too risky. 2 might both fail at a critical moment. These should barely be enough. 3 umbrellas? Asha's just calm voice. I'm surprised. What? Are you alright? The probability of neural rainfall here is practically 0 year-round, and a doll's frame is largely waterproof. You don't actually carry umbrellas with you, do you? I wonder what she's doing with Dandelion. Umbrellas? Of course I do. Right, I've been thinking lately. Maybe I should name my rifle All-Weather. That's cute. The doll looks up from the scope. The sudden dimness makes her pupils dilate. Reflected in her eyes is a modified M200 sniper rifle, with a few spent casings scattered around it. It feels so nostalgic to chat with a companion during a mission. Oh, is she a solo person? Oh, I see the commander again. Seems to be in good spirits. That's a relief. I mean, she made it her cameo in the very end of Dawnforger Part 1. Not like visually, but she did take a sniper shot. In 200, you know the virus has been causing interference to your cognition. But how long have the symptoms persisted, maybe? Oh no. Is she infected by something? It's not a hallucination. I really did see the commander. I do often mistake other people for someone else these days, but never the commander. I'd never confuse her with anyone else. She's infected something. I even provided covering fire. I should have been of some help. Okay, so it's directly after the battle. Just make sure you don't shoot anybody on our side by mistake. Oh no, she's hallucinating. I just heard gun on your end. How are you doing? Don't shoot down before the antivirus. 3 is, he said. I'm preparing to withdraw, but everything is going smoothly so far. The frequency of cognitive errors has increased. As long as I think things through, distinguishing hallucinations from reality isn't that difficult. I'm starting to get used to it. Oh, that's... So Dandelion's been hiding her this whole time, huh? Jeez, I wonder what happened. I'll continue the operation. This is gonna get worse over time. I just know it. M200 stands, picks up her rifle, and quickly leaves the firing position. This asshole. Rise up. I hate this guy. Rise up, young ones. It's not time for despair yet. There are already amateur treatment plans in the green zone and even the white zone for cases of your severity. 2 or 3 treatment cycles are enough for near complete recovery. I know you may not be able to afford such expensive treatment right now. That's alright. Section Fabin is planning a sponsorship and a support program for elite talent in the Yellow Zone. I mean, that's quite the incentive. So there's still hope for curing my illness. Y'all are being tricked. Regrettably, due to limited project funding, not every applicant can receive full treatment. To ensure fair distribution of resources, we will conduct evaluations and competitions during the program, covering physical fitness, psychological resilience, intelligence, leadership, and technical skills. The winners will not only receive treatment, but they also have the chance to sign with the corporation as long-term employees. I have to win. You still lived with George way back when, huh? I have to win. Shh. Then became like a freaking dictator. Yeah, because he escaped. Gosh, the man aged and became grizzled. I can't end up like those who turned to ash. I've already crawled my way out of the mud. That's right. With my own two hands, with all that money, it's just Elid. I can get it treated with 100 times, 1,000 times for one. Spence. Just like those born in the green zone. This guy like screwed over his people so bad. I have money, plenty of it. I am the ruler here. I was the one who saved Mokash. There's still so much waiting for me to do. Place can't function without me. It falls to chaos just like that naive fool Vasily, ruining everything. Oh. Oh, shoot. This is Thea's sister, huh? Her twin. Hey, hello, boss. She has more of a personality, that's for sure, compared to her sister. What are you mumbling about? Can you stand? Amid repeated calls, George finally opens his eyes. The first thing he sees is a familiar gray-white sky of the yellow zone. Then a somewhat familiar doll. Boss, wake up. The sun's already high. She's energetic. Oh, you're finally awake? Boss, are you okay? If you're fine, try standing up. Thea? No, that's not Thea. What happened to Omnichal? And what's with your attitude? Did you hit your head? The enemy has withdrawn after seizing control of Omnichal. Our side has suffered heavy losses and cannot pursue. There she is. A second, Thea appears in George's vision. Only now does he realize the two dolls in front of him look identical. Sir, during the chaos earlier, you were down here for unknown reasons. I'm sorry I couldn't keep track of your position during the intense fighting. I wonder if they're the same voice actor. Thea and the other one. You're definitely Thea. Then this one is... Gaia. Yeah, it's the same voice actress. Hey boss, I'm Thea's older sister. You can call me Gaia. I was just passing by on a mission and I couldn't resist coming to see my cute little sister and help her out with some work while I was at it. So who's the better fighter? Gaia was the one who found you first. Fortunately, she acted in time and shattered the falling debris before you. Sir, can you stand? Do you need me to call a medical team? Help me up first. Oh. We can talk about that unimportant stuff later. Understood, sir. Dia casually helps haul George up from the rubble. The two support him from either side. At the same time, a lively alarm tone rings out. My dear baby sis, it's lunchtime. Oh, that's Thea's. So Thea's alarms are based off of, like, Gaia's voice in it. Thea and Gaia both stop at the tracks. Thea gestures for Gaia to put George down while turning off the alarm. So I'm afraid you'll have to wait here for the medical team by yourself. Yeah, she's a very stickler for time. Like, when it's time for her to, like, leave work, she'll just leave no matter what, whether work is unfinished or not. Overtime. I'm ordering you to work overtime. I'll pay triple wages. Just this once. So they don't exactly work for him. I wonder if they're like solo dolls or if they work for such Fabian. Okay. George and the two dolls wait for the medical helicopter among the ruins. Vasily. Commander over here. Man looks so haggard. At least he fixed his hair though, I mean he looks more clean. I set up the water watering station here before, but I never activated it. Not many people know about it, which makes it a perfect temporary meeting room. Vasily opens his security door. The lock is old and stubborn, and it takes some effort to open. Inside, the small safe room is coated in a layer of thick dust with instruments lining the walls. Although Vasily successfully disabled the giant automaton known as the Ami Shell and defeated the Oathsworn with our assistance, we ultimately failed to capture George. I considered pursuit, but that would mean further direct conflict with the Oathsworn. They would fight to the death to protect their leader from some dubious tomato peddlers' lackeys, which would lead to severe losses. Considering Vasily's feelings, we decided not to push further. For him, the Oathsworn are still part of the city's lifeblood. Vasily leads us back into the sewers to regroup and spread word about our upcoming strategy. Oh, Neely! Oh, what's wrong? She must have been so worried. Commander, we meet again. He's a cool old dude. I wasn't sure if I could trust him before, but he's a cool dude. I thought you were in the control hub. Why are you here? The control hub has city surveillance. When Mei Ling saw the large Tom-Ton, she couldn't sit still and insisted on coming to find you. An old man like me could only accompany her. Fortunately, I did study those maps for nothing. You really did choose the spawning station. We re-encrypted the control hub before leaving. The surveillance won't fall into the wrong hands again, so you can rest assured, Commander. She has a snaggletooth sometimes. Yeah, she has a snaggletooth. I never noticed that before. I'm so sorry. I was so busy sulking earlier. I didn't even see the most important thing. Don't worry, Meili. It's okay. I'm fine, Meili. Don't cry. I know I shouldn't cry like this as an adult, but I can't help it. I don't want to hear her cry. I gently pat Meiling's back to calm her down. My gaze naturally shifts past her and meets Kurosa's eyes. Sorry to worry you. Kurosa lowers her gaze slightly. For some reason, I feel a quiet sense of relief. I wanted to see Kurosa pop off more. That was awesome. Meiling wipes her tears and carefully hooks her damp fingers around my little finger. After some rest, more support squads gradually arrive at the agreed rendezvous point from the Elmo. Teacher and Miss Meiling, let's all come inside. I think like everyone came, which was pretty crazy. All squads, status report. This is Makiro and Sharky from the Sakura squad. Springfield went to confirm your whereabouts to our private channels after hearing you were missing. Kukai, Machi, Bioka, and Doris of 4-4 all present. Flum, then Doris is here. Oh shoot. Typhoon's here? Or Monsoon side? Typhoon? Joki, Daya, and Zhangyu and Faye of Monsoon are also present. Hey, TB Fig, what's up? Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hi guys, my name's Tiferet. Currently playing some Ghost Frontline 2. Started Dawnforger Part 2. We're still in the first part, so, hope you're doing well. I haven't seen a Shoki in a while. Along with the dolls from the doll community, plus Kurosa and Karalik, the room naturally feels rather crowded. Monsoon Squad, I need you to conduct recon on cautious central area and report enemy movements at all times. All of the squads will patrol and stand guard around the monitoring station in shifts. Units not on rotation will guard the entrance. Bathilde assists me laying with emergency repairs. As for Groza and Karalik. Oh, you need to reassure your wife. I sighed softly at the sight of her injuries. Groza, this time I must ask you to steer the melee. Protect her and Dr. White together with Karalik. She must be really damaged. You need to comfort your wife. Time White, he did swap to Pal World? Nice. Yeah, I'm like level 62 now in Pal World. You know, slowly getting there. Just focusing in on like breeding right now to get like good pals for the base. But I'm considering moving. You need rest and maintenance. Mailing is here. She can repair both your frame and neural cloud. Yeah, she's all jacked up. But Squalia can only perform at her best when she's back in tip-top form, right? Kora's expression softens. Mailing steps closer and links arms with her. Exactly, leader, and you need to let her be serviced properly. No more pushing yourself. Look at this shoulder damage. Even I'll have a hard time fixing it if you keep bumbling around recklessly. I'll keep my promise to you. In return, you need to trust me, okay? What happened earlier won't happen again. I'll stay in contact at all times. They'll go with Mailing now. Please take care, Commander. Grozlan can be really expressive. Surprisingly. Half the room clears out after the assignment of tasks. At last, with Selena, I can address the main issue. All of these are your dolls? She's like, I've never seen so many before. You could say that. For now, they follow my command. I've never seen anyone gather so many legendary elite dolls around them. With the legendary, so he knows them, or some of them? I see. So that's why teacher said you are my firepower. Ah, there she is. If you knew Commander's past, you'd be even more surprised. How many days have they spent in the jail? That must have been a wild time. This isn't time for stories. Vasily, what's your plan? I want to gather everyone, my comrades specifically. We need more strength to oppose George. There's already been direct conflict. He'll retaliate soon. I know him. He's always been like this. Once he decides to win, his determination is terrifying. That bastard won't go down easily. As long as he's breathing, he'll get back up, no matter how many times he's defeated. So we need to put a bullet in his head then. Then don't give him the chance. Next time you strike once, and end it. Thank you, Commander. After seeing your strength firsthand, I know this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You're the savior of the city. Nah, man. We're just the muscle. You're the ones gonna save the city. Miss Silly, slow down. I know what my students like. I can tell you're uneasy. Even with the commander's brilliant strategy, this will fail if you hesitate. That's right. You say he's fine with it now, but we'll see what happens in the moment. Client won't hesitate. We'll see. Since the moment I escaped prison, I've already decided to stand with the commander. But we failed to take down George. Now he has time to plot his retaliation. I'm thinking about how many will be dragged into this because of me. You're worried about that? Many respect you even within the Oathsworn. It wouldn't be hard for them to just shoot over the heads, would it? I've survived thanks to others' kindness, but that kindness is merely sympathy for a failed man who once did them a favor. Or rather, encouragement from someone who dared question the status quo on their behalf. Fasina lets out a bitter laugh. That's entirely different from supporting me to overthrow George and disrupt stability. I mean, it seems like I'll have the cards, like, respect this man, though. We can learn from history or consult experts. Why not both? Dr. White looks at me. I'm certain now. He's no ordinary engineer. Not only does he know the answer to this question, he understands the situation more thoroughly than I do. He pulls out a small notebook, tears out a page, and then hands it to me. On the note, there are only a few lines. Okosh Oathsworn, Purcell Army loyal to the first leader George, primarily managed by Captain Wolfgar. Habits, evaluations, and home address listed below. Ooh, another character. It looks like a simple memo with nothing but trivial information, but under the right circumstances, it could be critical intelligence. The Makashrovs are the most important force here. According to Dr. White's records, most members are aged 16 to 30, though older individuals hold key positions. George is the nominal commander, but Captain Wolfgar is the true leader, with prior military experience reflected in his training methods. Unlike George, the key figure who actually commands the Oathsworn lives modestly. He has even privately requested basic medicine for his troops. Perhaps having such a leader is why the Oathsworn remain a real threat to my dolls. Commander, what do you think? I mean, we could probably reason with him, turn him to our side. I glanced at Vasily, who was also studying the note in a daze. Then he looks at Dr. White in surprise. Clearly, it contains information that's new even to him. Yeah, how does this engineer have this stuff? We've already set the city on the path of change. No, the priority is building confidence in that change. Everyone must understand why it's happening. Why, we must change. I've been too indecisive. Trying to please everyone at this stage won't work. I mean, now's like the critical point, isn't it? I'm worried a lot of people don't even know what's happening right now. Some refuses to accept it, then don't compromise. Even if the methods are harsh, make them understand. When the city prospers, everyone benefits. Those who cooperate will gain more opportunities. It's kind of a iron-fisted statement right there. To take Makosh by force alone, it would be difficult to avoid extreme measures, such as disrupting the command system and jeopardizing the fragile supply lines. Given George's tactical resolve and local conditions, he would naturally not last more than a few days. Then Makosh would also be devastated before he goes down. Besides, with George's ties to the conglomerate, outside support is likely. Wreaking havoc on Makosh might push its citizens to support Sechin Fabin. The Oathsworn are also Makosh's citizens. Heavy casualties would only turn public opinion against Vasily. Therefore, the Oathsworn must be won over. The intelligence provided by Dr. White will be our breakthrough. Vasily, if you fear sacrifice, then you must change things quickly. So we gotta win over this Wolfgar guy. Can't kill him. Vasily nods, finally resolute. I'll contact Fensuar and Prison Jet. I just don't know if the underground logistics system still works. We used it before before the time, before to pass messages. No rush. Bailey and I already maintained it. It's operational. And after today's events, news of your escape has likely spread. Your allies may come to see you soon. Then I'll outline the next operational plan. There may be ways to minimize casualties. Vasily, listen carefully. Yes? Oh, she's getting closer. Before I can say anything, Lorelei steps up close and whispers into my ear. I nod and carefully pass her Dr. White's note. Oh, she can do like the your super spy thing again? Does he go look for Wolfcar? Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That was a fun movie. Her bullet suddenly slices through clouds and mist, erupting in a flare of light and flame. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was a very pivotal movie, at least in the West, for like martial arts and like kung fu movies, because before then there was like a really huge drought, you know, and no one really cared for that genre of cinema, and that movie kind of like really brought its popularity into light. At least to like stereotypes. It's like that movie and Rumble in the Bronx really revived the whole kung fu scene in movies. And that was what, late 90s? Something like that? Early 2000s? M200? Where are you? I love Dandelion. I love it when she whispers. I've been meaning to say this. You've had that going on non-stop, and it's really loud. Loud? Is it because the detonator is active? Detonator? What detonator? What is Dandelion making her do? I'm surprised she didn't tell the commander about what's going on with this. What's Dandelion up to? Oh, it's nothing. Just some minor self-defense measures. She has a bomb strapped to herself? Self-defense measures? Either she has a trap somewhere to protect her position, or she has a bomb strapped to herself in case, you know, she loses it or something. What you're hearing is mostly noise from the nearby construction site, I believe. It's noisy, but the field of view here is excellent. I can maximize my effective range. It's not far from several alternate sniper positions either, making it easy to relocate. Those workers over there look exhausted. It makes me uncomfortable to watch them suffer so much, even though I'm a doll. Fine, I'll give you that. You picked a good spot. The makeshift communicator suddenly erupts in static, mixed with harsh electrical crackling that drowns out everything else. The pineapple pizza's awful. Give me a refund. Damn straight, Dandelion. Damn straight. You are absolutely correct. She is absolutely correct. Pineapple pizza is awful. Yes. I like her even more now. Save that. Save. Absolutely correct, Dandelion. You're right. And she's really smart, so she knows what she's talking about. What? That made no sense at all. Is the signal distortion causing voice recognition errors? What were you trying to say, Miss Dandelion? N200 sighs and leans back against the crate behind her. It's so quiet. Maybe I should review today's recordings. I haven't checked them yet anyway. The pre-brand M200 is half open with cables of varying thickness and receiving antennas extending out. Cam I installed during the infiltration last week. This one. Yes. And 200 presses a switch on the crate. Clear voices immediately play from within. A small integrated screen lights up. The image is a little blurry, but the figures are still distinguishable. Oh, she's spying on them. I thought you were a custom model, not like those worthless mass-produced dolls. So, she said a week, so I guess she's been here for a while then, before the command even arrived. How many copies of you, no, of you two are there? So that gentleman thinks a mass-produced unit is all I deserve? Now that's a misunderstanding. A huge misunderstanding. Don't lump us together, those cheap models. We're the only two units of this model in the entire world. Thea and I are each other's one and only counterpart. Futari dake. If you want to blame someone, blame the enemy for being too strong. That's the hero of Frankfurt, the demon that strikes fear even in corporeal elites. Oh, so she knows about Frankfurt. So this is real time then. Yeah, this isn't like in the past. Mr. George, I'll explain the situation regarding Thea and myself later. Right now, I believe we have more urgent matters to address. Be frank, if this insurgency isn't handled quickly, the gentleman may begin to question our capabilities. The gentleman. I wonder if that's Zimmerman. The circumstances were completely unforeseeable, and you're partially to blame. Oh, don't blame her. What did she do? If he had told me from the start that she was that commander, I could have taken it all down at the ball. Unfortunately, I couldn't confirm the identities at the time either. Their interference with the identification systems was quite effective. However, I did warn you, information regarding the Tomato Emperor only started circulating recently and much of it was fabricated. In the end, it's because you didn't want to share intelligence with me. Fine. She just told you she didn't know. She was still trying to figure it out. It's just a few more people, under my rule, but cautious isn't what it used to be. Once I mobilize my forces, what can a handful of dolls do? As long as we deal with the situation quickly enough, the gentleman won't have a problem, right? Freaking crazy eyes. Yeah? Aren't you able to mobilize security forces from the surrounding areas? Do it now. Bring the entire region. If there are mercenaries willing to work for money, use reserve funds to hire them all. Once our forces are assembled, I'll just wave my hand and wipe out that commander and her followers. Oh, you think, the overwhelming force, huh? We'll see. Is that so? Is this at all? Hey, Thea, did you see earlier? Mr. George waved his hand at quite a lot when he got flung into the air and slammed into the ground by those rats, yet somehow... He's the Genki, sister. Mr. George, my apologies. Her neural cloud's development is more focused on combat, so her social conduct is somewhat immature. She means no offense. As for mobilizing forces of surrounding areas, I have already started making contact, but it will take some time. Also, large-scale redeployment will alert the gentleman. If you are certain, then I will proceed. You need to notify him even of something like so trivial? Say, Thea, the gentleman is busy enough. Wouldn't it be inappropriate to bother him over something like this? This concerns the entire region. I do not have the authority to make that decision independently. However, if we reduce the scale, I could make arrangements on my own. I mean, she seems like a tactically sound doll. She feels like she knows more about tactical planning than you do. Then don't alert the higher-ups for now. Just get me the unmuscle. Okay. Oh, Mr. George, I actually have an idea. Interesting in a partnership? With my help, there's no need to report anything. Neither. I'm truly on your side. You wouldn't want your people to getting injured or killed, right? If I'm not mistaken, those are all irreplaceable humans. This one ends a real loss. She uses like a lot of masculine way of speaking in the Japanese language, I noticed. Chelsea's definitely very tomboyish. What do you mean? Simple, you've already seen what I can do. I'll take care of those Faradas for you. In exchange, you'll make things easier for my mission. What is her mission? So yeah, we got more like story threads linking into this now. Since with the appearance of Gaia, she's here for a separate reason. She's not working for George, but she's operating here for something. And then we also have, M200 out there doing her own operation. I think Gaia and M200 have like a collision course, like directly, and George is like their outside, thing going on for the commander. George is like her main thing, and then M200 and Gaz can be their secondary. Kaya, can you disclose your mission? For my dear little sister, I won't hold anything back. I'm looking for a doll. She used to work for Namfa, but then she fled into Mokosh not long ago. Esteemed Mr. George, this is your territory, so there's no one better informed than you, right? Is she she might be hunting M200 then. Why are you looking for a doll on the URNC's payroll? I have no intention of offending the URNC. Yes, for those riders, I would just take a bit more effort without you. Aren't I getting the short end of the stick with this deal? Don't reject it so quickly. The little mouse used to work for Namfa. She's probably been removed from the registry by now. She was never important to begin with. Why would Namfa intervene for a mere tool? We'll have a drink, 1 second.
Varilestra asked me, GLaDOS, how do you humanoid? Oh, I'm very much not a humanoid. I'm an efficient, elegant catastrophe in a box. You, on the other hand, are apparently made of nerves and questionable decisions. If you mean, how am I functioning, the answer is, better than expected, worse than deserved.
Don't worry, the deal is totally low risk and high reward for you. She was like a really teasy. I like the way Dandelion repeated that. What's low risk, high reward? So Thea might be a little more sly than I first thought. The way Dandelion repeated that was so cute. And 200 can hear me. She's always listening. I'm fine, Miss Dandelion. I was just startled hearing your voice while I was watching the feed. And 200 looks down to check the control panel. Indicator lights blink steadily. She exhales in relief, presses pause, and looks up at the communicator. That's a pretty mild reaction for being startled. Keep this brief. Due to your hardware limitations, my signal boost is only temporary. It will likely disconnect again soon. You have about 180 seconds to stabilize connection.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。ID 認証を経ていない違法な
It's an unverified illegal communicator after all.
限界ですね。
That's the limit of what it can do. Oh. I was wondering why didn't Dandelion send her out here with a proper communicator? I guess they're trying to stay under the radar.
だからこそ急ぎましょう。
Like untraceable and things like that.
あなたに
So we need to make this quick. I want to run a full scan on you and assess the extent of the viral infection.
セカンダリレベルへアクセスするわよ。
You'll need to connect to level 2. Are you ready?
お待ちを。
Give me a moment.
これでよし。いつでも行けます。
Ready when you are, Miss Dandelion. Aw, I wonder what happened. I feel bad that she's has an infection. She's gonna start mistaking people for being enemies or something.
いいわ。
Done. That went more smoothly than expected.
ありがとうござい
Oh,
ま
they
す。
got big creepy music
セ
playing.
カンダリレベルを。
Copy. Disconnecting from level 2 now.
問題はなさそうね。
Not too serious. As long as the connection holds, I can remove the virus for you remotely.
ウイルスを取り除く。
Oh, wow.
だけど、
Yeah, do that.
本当にエルモ号に来なくていい。
But can you really not come to Elmo and connect with me directly?
回線が遅すぎて。
Transmission speed is painfully slow. It's painfully inefficient. So the connection speed's probably fast, but by Dandelion standards, it's slow.
ですから。
I'm still a carrier of the virus. I don't want to put the commander or the Elmo in more danger.
すいません。ダンデライオンにはお手数
I'm sorry for the trouble, Miss Dandelion.
そんな
That's fair.
されると逆に腹が立ってく
You're
る。
being so polite. You being so polite is making it hard for me to stay annoyed. I mean, if Dandelion knows what's coming, I'm sure she could set up proper defenses in place, right? Probably work, with whoever is on board. Who is on board? Helen might be on board.
すみません。
My apologies. Yeah, DP12 might be
無
there.
意味な謝罪を聞いたところで。
Enough, I have no time for your pointless apologies. Oh, she's losing your patience.
あ、すみません。
We'll have to continue later, Miss Dandelion.
監視設備が何かを捉えて
My surveillance equipment has picked up new activity. I need to make some adjustments. M200 switches to monitoring channel. The display changes to an inconspicuous room. It all pushes open a creaking, unstable door, followed by another.
あ、そうだ。
By the way, Miss Dandelion,
があるうちに
while the connection is still up, could you pass along an audio log for me?
音声データを
To the commander.
もらえませんか？その記録の中に
If the commander asks about me, the log should contain what she wants to know.
それと指揮官と
Also, the commander and I seem to share the same objective. Although I can't join up for now, I'll support her from the far.
遠隔サポートが可能なので。
They're both after George?
いいわ、送って。もう
Send whatever you need to say. Time's running out.
了解。すでに転送を
Understood.
始めてます。
Transmission has begun. In the surveillance feed, the dolls begin searching the room. Listening to the audio, M200 opens her weapon case and starts assembling her rifle.
遅かった。
We're too late. Taya kicks a nearby cardboard box hard, then raises her gun and aims at it. Oh shoot. She's like that, huh? Not again. She also had patience issues. Same thing again and again and again and again. Oof. Gunfire drowns out Kaya's frustrated shouting. The box is riddled with bullet holes.
ガヤ、銃声で
Kaya, the gunfire will expose our position.
いいじゃん、別に。
So what? There's barely anyone around here. Kaya Eye sticks out her tongue and reloads, catching sight of the bullet holes and grimaces again. Damn it, she gave me the slip again. Damn. I think she really is. It's either she's looking for M200 or she's looking for DSR. It's one of the two. That bastard, I've been chasing her for over 1,000 kilometers. How does some third-rate logistics stall even manage this? Oh, logistics stall. Okay. So it's not a DSR and it's not M200. Huh. Alright, you've seen it too, Thea. Do you remember? She's like, huh? Back then, wasn't there a knob for shooting range near our doll lab? She was a weapons tester, I think. Looked like a retarded Frontline model. Plain, boring, mediocre. Stood there shooting at targets all day. Old Frontline model, so maybe it is 200. How does a backline tester become so slippery in the yellow zone? I don't get it. No, to answer your own question, it looked like a retired Frontline. I don't remember. Those memories are probably purged as redundant data. I see. Well, whatever. As long as one of us remembers, that's enough. Just don't need to store identical memories twice. M200 attaches a suppressor and looks through the scope. Oh shoot, he sees. Did she just relocate? She baited them to come here? In the scope, a dilapidated, unfinished building across the street. After a slight adjustment, the scene matches the surveillance feed almost exactly. The two dolls remain unaware. Oh shoot. And 200 loads around and rests her finger on the trigger. She hesitates briefly before pulling it. Miss Dandelion, the transmission is complete. Did the signal cut out again? I wonder if it went through. Think of the job, girl. Focus. Ooh. M200 murmurs herself, then pulls the trigger. The suppressed shot blends seamlessly into the construction noise behind her. As if sensing something, the dolls named Gaia reflexively shoves Thea aside. Enemy attack, watch out. Oh. Okay, so Varian was Thea then. The bullet races above their heads and strikes a tarp-covered pile behind them. Oh shit. A pre-planned explosive ignites instantly as thunderous blast erupts, flames and shockwaves engulf the two dolls. That's smart. So she wasn't aiming for them. She was aiming at the explosion just to make sure she gets them. That's smart as hell. A red indicator lights up on M200's monitor. One transmitter disappears, the screen goes black. Dodging the shot wouldn't have made a difference. The bullseye was never the dolls. When there's a choice, static targets are always more preferable. True, that's smart. Smart trap. As M200 stares at the blazing building for a moment, only when distant sirens begin to wail does she snap out of it and start dismantling her rifle. With a clang, a tripod slips from her trembling hands and hits the ground. She takes 2 deep breaths, steadies herself, and picks it up again. Oh no, it's the virus. Commander, please lend me a little more courage. Oh, it's affecting her motor skills. She's gonna be run down eventually. Damn, I'm glad I wish I could have got her today. That sucks. Black and white. The one who holds the microphone is operative right and wrong. Well, that was a good event. A meeting between Vasilimia is still ongoing when all of a sudden, I receive a communication request from Dandelion that apparently relayed through the Elmo. Hold on, Vasily, I have an important incoming call. Oh, I heard you got kidnapped. Stand back a bit. Let me take a good look at you. Like a mom. Not a hair missing on my head. Don't worry. So who did it? I'm curious what kind of person could actually pull that off. For a moment, I don't know whether to blame this kidnapping or George or Lorelai. Not exactly a kidnapping. Things just happened suddenly, and I didn't have time to notify everyone during the retreat. Gee, you might have got more than just kidnapping. Long time no see. You're as sexy as ever, Miss Dandelion. This is just a misunderstanding. If it caused concern for you and the others, then I apologize. Dandelion doesn't respond immediately. She simply looks me up and down, her expression difficult to read. Whatever. All that matters is you're okay. She totally ignored DSR. What I wanted to say is this, Commander. There's a lone doll in Makosha right now, someone you wouldn't expect. She's not in great condition. Until I remove the virus affecting her, she won't be able to contact you directly. But you can relay messages through me and Elmo. I'll filter out any risky data caused by the virus. A lone, unexpected doll. I recall the vague sense of being watched ever since entering Makosh. Although those are not Lum's gifts, many unresolved misfeats suddenly fall into place. I see, you still haven't told me who it is. A former Griffin doll, M200. Remember her? At the mention of her name, a small, shy figure immediately comes to mind. Ah, M200. She's a jack of all trades. She's always struck me as a bit of a mystery, but she was consistently reliable when it came to field performance. From what I remember, she's the cautious and steady type. How did she end up alone all the way out here? It's a long story. He asked me to forward a set of logs to you. They said they should contain what you want to know. I'm sending them now. She also said that although she has to keep her distance, she'll support your actions from afar. Understood? Please thank her for me. Anything else? I've just received another urgent comms from Quest on my end. He'll handle it. The sooner you're done, the sooner you can get back. Before I can respond, Dandelion decisively cuts the connection, yielding the line to the urgent caller. The next moment, an image of a mountain squad appears on the communicator. Commander, those Swan are up to something. A large number of them suddenly showed up on the streets. They go door to door searching for something. Searching for the commander, probably. It looks like they're arresting people. Oh, are they gonna do a hostage thing? Try to beat the commander out? From the feed, the two of them seem to be standing on something like a rooftop, observing from above. Arresting people? Catch me to the live feed. In the feed, massive electronic billboards on the street are still cycling through advertisements. The greenery remains lush, and it all looks just like another ordinary day in Makosh. But beneath this facade of prosperity so carefully constructed by George, fully armed Old Swan troops are moving between the streets, banging on doors and forcing their way inside. Open up, you hear me? Dang. 10 seconds. When the countdown ends, we break the door. What do these people do? Don't break it. I'm coming. What? What the heck? Move aside. inside. Don't block the way. A squad of old sworn shoved the homeowner aside and stormed to the house. Search everything. Dang. The squad leader waved his hand. Sounds of smashing and rummaging echoed from inside. Are they looting? What are you looking for? Please, don't break that. Aw, they're just trashing everything. The camera shifts as Joki redirects the focus to another building. This is all my savings. I offered all to Makosh. Oh. We're a whole family of honest people. We have no disloyalty towards Makosh. Please show mercy. The next house. We wouldn't dare hide anyone here ever since last time. Please believe us. And the next. Damn, we go into the whole neighborhood. Yes, it's him. He spoke to the trader facility officer. I can testify. I have nothing to do with him. Take him away and interrogate him however you like. Dang, they're even turning on each other? Jeez. The man being pushed forward struggles desperately. I'm innocent. I haven't seen facility in 5 years. His defenses cut short as two sworn soldiers step forward. Without a word, they bind his hands behind his back with practiced efficiency. Rough, swift, and methodical. Immediately after, the merchant who betrayed his neighbors is subdued in exactly the same manner. His bribery and betrayal have earned him no privilege or mercy. Yeah, see? That's what happens. It's like, oh, you ever can't trust you? You're gonna turn it back on your people? They'll sworn load them into patrol vehicles one by one. 2 targets secured. Detainment complete. What is going on? I know that man. I used to buy hardware parts from him. That's all. My god, all because of me. They're being... Don't give in. You gotta keep your eye on the goal here. Miss Lee, remember what we just discussed. You need to stay calm so we can proceed with the plan. The longer we delay, the more dangerous it becomes for these people. That's right. I mean, it sucks, but you gotta only wait for this to end it properly. Among those arrested today, do you think there might be someone who knows you well? For example, someone who is also familiar with these underground systems. Oh yeah, I need to secure those people. You mean... I'll be direct. I'm afraid this location is no longer secure. We need to relocate as soon as possible. That's not necessary. This place is strictly confidential. Only a handful of people who've resisted George with me have been here. I trust them. Yeah, but in that amount of time, someone could have changed their minds. After instinctually refuting it, Vasily falters, unable to finish his sentence. No, you're right. There were always people who couldn't keep secrets. Everyone has their weaknesses. Damn. There you go. See, just to be safe. Just be safe. Let me think. There are other abandoned workrooms, unused for many years. The vents still active there on the surface shouldn't know about them. They're less likely to be exposed. Follow me. Just then, a series of footsteps approached through the corridor. It's the doll assistant on patrol returning. Chef, yay! Commander, a death knight that devours all is charging towards us. A blade aimed straight at our vital points. A death knight? Okay. What this simply means is that an unidentified target is approaching at high speed. High probability of enemy attack. A death knight? Looks like we're too slow to react. Is it gonna be... I wonder if it's probably, Gaia. All units prepare for combat. Jawohl. This time I won't let you slip away from my sight again. I'm glad the 416's here. Kukai clears the Lorelei. She knows it's like, oh, this hussy here. Fair enough. Then you'll better keep a close eye on her this time. Ooh, she's throwing. she's teasing her, huh? Don't let me steal your Arpress Commander way again. Oh man, all these horny dolls. Bastie's gonna lose her shit. Between all these dolls here, man, they're gonna be fighting all the time. Oh, cool. They have like overshields. I trust them. They'll never tell. These flyers would like to have a talk with you. Yeah, right? Everyone can be tortured, you know? Encouraged to cooperate, so to speak. Especially if they have like family and loved ones, you know, just threaten them and then people will spill. What a poor lone guy. Oh, you're dead now. Dude, I wanted to use the potato for these fights. It's done. Changyu, I love Changyu. Hey, are you there? Looks like things aren't over yet on our end. There are people forming lines out on the street, not those sworn, just ordinary residents. Standing in 2 rows along the road, and they're holding flowers. What? Those are luxury goods, aren't they? That's going on. Ah, the patrol vehicle at the back are moving too. Those trucks are packed to locals. Mostly people from the lower strata of society. Looks like quite a spectacle. Commander, you better see this for yourself. I think they're gonna try to shoot. It's like a hostage thing. I think that's what's gonna happen. A luxurious open-top car rolls forward under the tight escort, like a moving throne. The driver wears a crisp suit and the sole passenger, it's George. But what truly concerns me isn't the actor, but his escort. Gotta admit though, George has a pretty cool theme. This theme here. The force protecting George isn't just those sworn. They're mercenaries that are even better equipped, as well as their counter-terrorist drones. Their backers are obvious, even without corporate insignia. That's why I didn't order her an immediate strike. Not mercenaries. My friends, my dear citizens of Mukosh. I know that some of you have heard rumors today, rumors of rebellion and unrest. And now I stand before you not to argue but to tell you the truth. See, this is a public broadcast that obviously should have done immediately after they destroyed the Michelle. Just to like tell people what's going on. A wave of perfectly synchronized applause erupts. 10 claps, then a precise pause. George closes his eyes, savoring the artificially loyal sound. A satisfied smile tugging on his lips. Only after a long moment does he speak again. So these are like paid actors, like, you know, not people like pay for like crowds and stuff to come out. Because these are practiced people. This morning we suffered a despicable attack, an orchestrated plot by the notorious terrorists from the URNC in collusion with local traders. Though by fortune, my associates and I survived, the clash resulted in nearly 100 casualties among oath-sworn and civilians. Nearly 100 families now in mourning. That's exaggerated. Well, maybe not. Under the crowd's gaze, George's voice chokes. He pauses durably, letting the heaviness spread. As Makosh's first leader, I will stand with every Buddhic citizen. Let us observe a moment of silence for the city once more. How many people I should believe this shit? In my personal capacity, I will provide double material compensations to every affected household. Oh, that's a lie. Huh? He's even rubbing his eyes red. This is totally an act. There's no way the commander caused that many casualties. Yeah, that sounds pretty insane. But grief alone cannot solve our problems. Many citizens have been affected, injured in the attack, or disrupted by the searches. You ordered the searches. We must strike back. These riders and fugitives threaten the order we have worked so hard to build. The very order we rely on to survive. They have only one goal, to plunge Makosh into chaos and seize everything we've built. And we will never allow that. This guy's being so theatric. This isn't the first time he's done so like us. Whoa, his tone to say shut up scared me for a second. Today's emergency search has already yielded major results. We have rooted out traitors hiding among you, eliminated dozens of hidden threats. This is only the beginning. For Makosh's lasting stability, we will continue thorough searches and let no fish slip through the net. He's using this opportunity to get rid of people he doesn't like, under the guise of, yeah, we're looking for these rebels. Yeah. George raises both arms. The street erupts once more to uniform applause. The paid. He's totally representing the facts. How can he even say that? They started it and now he's shifting all the blame. Quite the actor, isn't he? No wonder Makosh's residents buy into his lies. Yes, I hear you. I hear your support. Thank you for granting me the honor of uniting everyone. People have seen how this guy works, and now I will issue a bounty to all citizens. Oh man, here we go. We have confirmed that the mesmer behind this is a wanted criminal of the URNC, Commander Tiferet. As her accomplice, her co-conspirators is their once most trusted former chief engineer, the slave Pugashev. Screw him, he's spouting all this nonsense while the commander's not here. She's mad. Within 5 minutes, the bounty notice will be sent to every citizen's terminal. Anyone providing valid information will receive a reward that will change their fate. Trying to buy it. People are gonna turn against each other. Citizens, now's your time to serve Makosh. Protecting Makosh requires everyone's effort. I call on all of you. Rise and help us eradicate these vermin completely. The rhythmic applause swells into an endless tide, echoing ceaselessly. Oh, fun is here. The motorcade moves forward slowly in the feverish atmosphere that disappears into the distance. As the convoy disappears, the crowd's applause dies almost instantly. Faces return to weary indifference. Yeah, see. So I go, fine, it's over. They don't care. They're just paid. Just to put on a show, you know? It seems the performance wasn't to soothe the people, but to reassure his masters watching from afar. George wants them to see that he still has Makosh firmly under control. Oh, it's a PR stunt. And at the same time, he reminds the people of one thing. Their loyalty doesn't matter, only their obedience does. That sounds almost like a threat. That is a threat. Slowly slams his fist into the wall, a dull thud echoes. Perhaps that's the most he can express. Why won't he wake up? If we don't destroy supply lines and all that hurt us at the factory, well, Kush will never crawl. Oh, out of the mire. Then we'll just have to wake him up to our way. Vasily, are you ready? Well, are we going now? Well, okay. Your hands are shaking. George's words got to you. Sorry, I want to pretend I'm fearless, but you're reminding me of the comrades we've lost. Maybe I am afraid. I'm afraid that if we fail, more will die because of me. Or maybe I'm just angry. After all that bloodshed, he still refuses to see it. Commander, you saw that, right? The convoy's already moved off. Is this okay? The bounty sounds terrifying. Won't the whole city turn against us now? Find a chance to withdraw. Regroup with us first and avoid enemies being forced. Okay, let's go. I should remind everyone, your photos have already been circulated. Be careful when moving around. Dr. White shows us his communicator. The latest local bulletin prominently displays high-resolution images of Vasily and me. We both look much younger. Glad at the old man. It seems he truly intends to remain behind the scenes this time. This guy really knows how to use both carrot and stick to control the populace. If we weren't on opposing sides, I might have even applauded that wretched speech of his. Too bad I already belong to the commander. His speech might have been rousing, but even the slightest sigh from you carries more weight for me. Jeez. So much flattery. Still, for the people here, that's more than enough. Don't underestimate it, Commander. Yeah, they're like pretty much, under threat, under John's duress. Agreed, he's the enemy we need to treat seriously. I'm about to discuss the situation in Kuka's team when a new comms alert sounds. It's funny how the commander always ends up in like these crazy situations. I mean, he just came here to trade some tomatoes. And then all this happened. It's a way of, well, I can't trade tomatoes here anymore unless Vasily becomes in charge. Lorelai's intense. She's very intense. She's not shy. She's aggressive in what she wants. Looks like I've got another. It's not mine. The sound is coming from Vasily. A call for me? That's rare. I can't even remember the last time I got a call. It could be Tris. Careful, careful. Hello? Why'd you hang up? Oh, because you pressed the end button. Oh, right. Now I remember. This one answers, this one hangs up. Oh man. He's been in prison for far too long. What's with that look? I'm an engineer, you know. I'm just rusty. Give me a moment and I'll pick it up again soon. So which one is redial again? I mean, to be fair, he hasn't seemed like communicators for so long, you know? Your grandpa does that? Before we can answer, they'll learn how it sounds again. After a quick look at his outdated device, I help him connect the call. It's audio only. Oh, shoot. Vasily, a long time no see. Man, the dude still has his number on speed dial, huh? Georgie, how did you get this number? You're still so naive after all these years. You think you can disappear simply by swapping devices and blocking a few numbers? Spare me, Vasily. I'm calling to offer you one last chance. Sit back into the light. He's gonna kill you. There's still chances he's gonna kill you. I can overlook your past transgressions and clear your name publicly. I'll even appoint you Director of Development. Wakosh needs your talent. Stop beating around the bush, George. Probably gonna try to trace your location. There's no place for you under my sun. State your terms. I like that. There's no place for you under my sun. You already know then. Optimize the pharmaceutical lines. Improve purity. Once the people of the 11th brew are removed, you'll rebuild the failing infrastructure. Use your skills to serve Makash in exchange for your friend's freedom. Fair, isn't it? Then he'll kill you when you're done. They're your friends too. He has no friends. I have many friends. He has no associates, no friends. And this conversation is over. Demeter Emperor. No, should I say, Commander of the Elmo. I know you're listening. I admired you, you know. You've got guts and ambition. When I learned who you were at the pharmaceutical plant, I even considered working with you. But I know you're a war addict. I've looked into you. You like fighting, don't you? Oh, he has no idea. He don't understand the command at all. Look around. Every drop of blood spilled by your reckless actions will be counted against you. If you have any conscience, surrender now. Otherwise, every life lost from this point on. Yeah, can't use that phone anymore. 2 gunshots ring out. The Kimike bears 2 smoking bullet holes. The noises go quiet. But we just shot out this phone. It got soiled by that voice. Let's get a new one. Yeah, just get a new one. That's old anyways. At the residence of the Oathsworn's commander in Wakosh, Wolfgar finishes his duties for the day and returns to his solitary residence. It is already the early hours in the morning, and the entire day makes him feel as though it's been dragged back into an old battlefield. Constant movement, gunfights, arrests, and coordinating the security detail for the First Legion's speech. As a de facto administrator of the Oathsworn, he wouldn't normally need to involve himself in every detail, but ever since George brought in those arrogant mercenaries, he's been forced to oversee everything personally to avoid offending the interests of that gentleman. In the past, the esteemed engineer of Silly had his moments of defiance, but never to this extent. This time it's different. It's a complete break from before. He never used to allow his people to fire on the Oathsworn, and yet the dolls he's brought in this time fight like military-grade elites. And those anti-personnel drones have caused significant casualties, even though he does not intend to kill any soldiers outright. What a damn mess. Those 2 brats. Damn, I was hoping they'd give Wolfgar like his own, unique design instead of like a generic, soldier design. They just won't quit. Kosh was once the envy of every surrounding settlement, not just because of its defensible terrain and pre-war infrastructure. It was because of those 2 capable young men, Vasily, ever diligent in learning, and George, quick-witted and resourceful. Each rose to their mix of talent and fortune, but shared the same determination to bring these sources back to their homeland. Wolfgar remembers how Vasily nearly broke his leg installing a light conduit, only to be out surveying viable water sources from a wheelchair the very next day. And George, enduring humiliation from powerful figures from the Clean Zone, with a smile, ultimately secured crucial trade shields from Makash. What was once an abandoned strategic base became a thriving city, though there have through their joint efforts. From that day, the Elsworn were born, sworn to protect Makosh. Wolfgar led them, swearing his heart to protect both of these young men. When the first leader and the engineer fell out, Wolfgar chose to support George. It's like nearly everyone else, because Vasily helped Makosh survive, but George helped it thrive. It was George who brought the pharmaceutical production on lines from the Green Zone, the one who negotiated food supplies for food and medicine. Vasily had done well too. Wolfgar understands that the support from the 11th Brew was a long-term investment, but Makosh might not be able to wait for such a distant future. Immediate needs are far more pressing. Everyone has subordinates and families. People live in the here and now. The city's population keeps growing, but so does the casualties from relentless labor. Cases of malady are rising. Vaccines and rations are never enough. The lifeline comes from treating with the corporations. George once said that to maintain those contracts, he works himself to exhaustion every day. Even then, the already small profits keep shrinking. Wolfgar doesn't agree with the imposing large-scale martial law and conducting mass arrests under these conditions, but George insists. Lately, he's become increasingly autocratic. Of course, as commander of the Elsworn, Wolfgar understands the pressure on the first leader, but this time it's gone too far. That's good, at least he knows it's okay. This is crazy. Informants report to him that during George's speech, they overheard several complaints. We don't even know where today's rations are coming from, and we're supposed to stand here listening to this nonsense? Yeah, they don't care about the speech, they just want to survive the day. They took away the only doctor in our district. My mother's life depends on her. Damn! At least there's public resentment, you know? Did you know that people around George shot a sick man who was blocking the road when they entered the city? Why do we still have to bow to them? Damn! That's crazy. I heard Vasily's people were using odd tomatoes as cover. Did they confiscate those tomatoes? Think we could get a rotten one? I want my son to know what a real vegetable tastes like. Okay, so even they're like not even trusting Vasily's. This just proves again that Vasily was right. He was just too soft. If he'd acted sooner, we wouldn't be suffering like this. Some resentment towards Vasily too, cause he was hesitating too much. Wolfgar ignores most of these reports and only instructs his agents to keep an eye on those who go too far. If everyone who has ever expressed dissatisfaction with George was support for Vasily were arrested, the city would soon be reduced to nothing but Elsworn. And then half of them would arrest the other half. Yeah. At least on the surface, Makosh look as united as it was once dreamed of being. People cheer, applaud, praise the wisdom of the first leader. Only when George looks away do the true expressions emerge, utter exhaustion and despair. Wolfgar doesn't know how to restore hope to those eyes. All he can do is sigh. Maybe someone else can. Maybe. Alright, this is good. So if he's already broken about this, so we just need to convince him. This can't go on, leader. This can't go on. We're reaching the limit. Who's there? It's Lorelei. His body is exhausted, but his mind refuses to rest. Wolfgar reaches for the half bottle of vodka he saved, but shifts to his dry sidearm instead. A faint noise behind him has triggered a soldier's reflex. Erection is correct, but it's not fast enough. Oh, the moment his fingers brush the metal, a slender spike pins the gun to the table with perfect precision. He tries to vault over the desk towards his alarm, but someone grabs him by the collar and hurls him into the wall. It's Lorelei. The sharp pain in his tailbone leaves him unable to move. Gritting his teeth, he forces himself to focus towards the doorway. His guards lie sprawl outside, seemingly plunged into a deep sleep, one that will almost certainly end with concussions and skull trauma. A little strong. She's coming a little strong. No, I like that. I like her face in shadow. Good lord, girl. Why would you come so strong like that? Yeah, that's crazy. Ilouth, melodious as a nightingale, yet chilling to the bone. Slowly, Wolfgar turns his head. In the dim light, he can only make out a graceful silhouette like a mythical dark spirit. If he hadn't seen the photos and learned that she was one of the timid Emperor's subordinates working with Vasily, he might never have recognized her as a doll at all. Smart, after all these years, Vasily finally learned how to fight a war. But half the Oathsworn are still under the direct control of the First Leader, and he's brought in elite forces from outside. Tell your master they don't stand a chance. Is he gonna kill him? The doll says nothing. She simply presses a finger to her lips, leaves behind a simple receiver. Then, with a polite, elegant bow, she turns away, walking unhurriedly into the darkness like a socialite from the White Zone on an evening stroll. After witnessing the combat capabilities of those dolls, Wolfgar had long expected assassination attempts. Toihi reinforced George's protection. What he didn't expect was that Vasily would target him instead. And yet, whatever her purpose, former chief engineer clearly has no intention of killing him. Staring at the blinking communicator, Wolfgar feels his heart pounding harder than when he thought he was about to die. Perhaps it's a premonition of something even greater than death is about to happen. Curiosity wins out. It's been many years since he last spoke with Vasily. He already knows. But when the call connects, the voice on the other end is in Vasily's. No. I'm the commander of the dolls. I'm currently assisting Vasily in liberating Mikosh. I like to talk. The Tomato Emperor figures. He said the Tomato King, but same thing. What do you want? I doubt I have anything you could take, short of bullets. What we want is a solution that benefits everyone. Mikosh pays the smallest possible price. I achieve my objective, everybody wins. Wolfgar isn't sure how he's supposed to react to that. Emotionally, he wants to burst out laughing. Either the other party thinks he's a fool, or she herself is a fool to propose such a thing at such a time. And yet, he's heard the stories. The woman defeated, or at least held her own against the corporations in the Green Zone. To Mikosh, the corporations are almost like gods. Wolfgar has seen people enshrine the symbols at their home, offering prayers of gratitude. So to them, this commander is something like a god slayer. Damn. That's impossible, kid. Impossible. Why don't you just have your dolls take me out cleanly? Save us both the trouble of this compensation. You don't have what it takes to fight George. Oh, you have no idea. This guy has no idea. Killing you wouldn't solve anything. George would simply replace you or hand the Oathsworn directly to the corporations. That would prevent anyone sympathetic to Vasily from controlling the military. So I'm on your side. Commander of the Oathsworn, you're far more valuable to us alive than in position than dead. It's insulting, kid. No soldier can tolerate being told that by an enemy. Enemy? If I'm not mistaken, the very meaning of Oathsworn is an army sworn to protect Mikosh. What Vasily seeks is the development of his homeland and the well-being of its people. That doesn't violate your oath, does it? Nice. That's a good answer. So what? Sharing the same ideals but walking different paths. That's exactly why the world ends up like, the way it is, no? Oh, yes, yeah, okay. It's a good answer. Leaving you aside, I believe Vasily's motives are pure. But can he feed these people? George can. He is backed by powerful corporations in the Green Zone. If they move against us, we won't be able to sell anything. My grim reminder there. They may have been true before, but the situation has changed. Changed just because we got a free vegetable peddling fugitive standing next to him? Tomatoes? Tomatoes for everybody? You know as well as I do, nothing the corporates provide is free. Take today's lavish motorcade, someone has to pay that for that. If we're forced into open conflict, the Mukosh will only decline further, taking on more debt, signing even worse agreements. The city you swore to protect is dying. This time it's not because of Elid or the infected. It's the indifference of its very army sworn to defend it. Ooh. Straight to the chest right there. That's enough. Just talking to you is already compromising my position. You have nothing besides a handful of dolls. Makosh doesn't like guns. It lacks money, medicine, food for everyone. Why don't you go back to leave the city to its own people? I will, but first I need to return the city to its people. This guy has some good points. This communicator is custom built. The signal can't be traced or even detected, but it only allows one outgoing call. One outgoing call. I won't contact you again. In return, you'll have one chance to contact me. Just once. Save it. He'll think about it. Wolfgar cuts the line and raises the device, ready to throw it aside. But something stops him. The hesitation sends a chill down his spine. After a moment, he lowers his hand, grabs the vodka he couldn't reach before, and tries to steady his thoughts. He's not gonna check on his unconscious men. He doesn't dare dwell on the fact that, for a single second, he actually considered the offer. He'll come around. In the end, Vasily agrees to taking on 2 dolls as bodyguards. He must admit it feels quite reassuring to have someone watching over him from the shadows. Things used to be much more simple. They would even discuss how to persuade George, or force his hand in someone's home. However, he has never been this close to victory. It's the commander, and especially Dr. White, who helped him understand just how naive he used to be. The commander's call with Wolfgar did not go well. The stubborn commander of the Oathsworn is no cruel villain, but he has never supported Vasily. He made it plenty clear that he doesn't think Vasily is leadership material, and hung up on the communicator that Lorelei made great effort to deliver. I don't know, it just seemed pretty easy for her to deliver it, to be honest. Don't worry, there's still hope. According to Dr. White, the commander may be gruff, but deep down he's cautiously pragmatic. He's a cautious pragmatist. He will bow down to facts. Flynn knows the commander is right. Without winning over the last part of the Oathsworn, even victory would destroy Makosh. He tries contacting old allies, hoping to find someone willing to persuade Wolfgar. Unfortunately, after George's crackdown, most refuse. Only a few lifelong friends agree to meet. Many of them are engineers too. We've been using the sewer lighting system as passages meant to pass messages. Commander, these are all my friends. Figures are obscured in dim light, but Kuko's team confirms that none of them are armed after a scan. It's a start, at least. Sully, thank God you're alive. I knew that prison couldn't hold you. There's civilians, huh? Vasily looks around, his voice steady. I'm too glad to see all of you safe. This time I'm stepping forward to realize our shared ideal. Completely end George's rule. This time with you and the commander's support, we'll win. Allow me to inform you, Gigi's our partner. Vasily looks towards the commander with confidence, even pride. Before he can continue, someone interrupts. And among them is Vasily's closest comrade from the past. Hang on a second. That's the commander on the wanted list, right? Silly, we trust you, but that doesn't mean we can accept someone with an unknown background. Who knows what your real intentions are? We just want to sell tomatoes. We just want to sell tomatoes! It's fine, Rex. The commander's a hero. I can personally vouch for her. A hero? Maybe, but with this many people, what are our odds? You saw today's search operation, didn't you? The Old Sworn have gone tremendously these past few years. This isn't something we can take on just with just a few guns. It'll be different this time. The commander's firepower can stand against George. We're not throwing eggs at Iraq. But if we open fire, people will die, won't they? I still have friends in the Elsworn. You know, my brother-in-law's in there too. Oh no, is he gonna lose his support? Don't get me wrong, Vasily, I won't betray you. I just think, well, look. They don't have confidence. Instead of more pointless sacrifice, maybe you should reconcile with George. Come on, that's naive. If you think about it, your conflict isn't irreconcilable. George never tried to take your life. He might be willing to work with you. Well, he's gonna kill him now. After that, he's definitely gonna kill him now. That's impossible now. Do you think negotiate can change anything here? Life is hard now, sure, but still better than other places in the Yellow Zone. We can still trade. Even the Voyagers doesn't terrorize us. That's all thanks to George, the Elsworn, and you. Yeah, but the infrastructure is dying. Who knows what will happen if we've rocked the boat? What if the Voyagers take advantage? Can we even resist them? Voices overlap, complaints, worries, fears. Each word lands like a hammer on Vasily's heart. Vasily slowly closes his eyes. When he opens them again, he is surprised. Even he is surprised. His resolve hasn't wavered. And has only grown stronger. Oh, that's good. That's good. I thought he was going to break a little bit. I understand. I'm truly happy to see you all safe. Please, go home. Let me think this through. Thomas says to we're not refusing to help Vasily. We're just not idealists like you. I've got a family, and honestly, I don't want to rely on outsiders anymore. You or not, this isn't their home. It's ours. It's not. I'm not afraid to fight, but dying for it? That's hard to accept. Then why'd you guys come here? My cousin's outlet flared up last month. Luckily he was selected and sent out for treatment. Can't risk dragging him down. Then why'd you guys come here then? You should think about compromise, old pal. Think about all the outlet patients George has sent for treatment. Yeah, about the outlet patients sent for treatment. You know, there's a prison with a whole bunch of them in there. If you want to negotiate with George, contact me. You know, sometimes he still talks about you. Your brothers surely can talk things out. This guy has no idea. Negotiations haven't gone well with either Wolfgar or Vasily's former supporters. I thought it would hit him hard. He doesn't say a single word along the way. He doesn't look discouraged or defeated, only lost in thought as it carefully weighs the stakes of something immense.
大丈夫？
Are you alright? Vasily turns his back, a bitter yet resolute smile on his face.
もちろん。この日が来
Of
ることは
course, I expected this. I just didn't think it would come so soon. They weren't like this before.
こうも早いとは思っていなかっ
It's been like, what, a couple years? A lot could happen in that
そ
time.
れが人の常だ。
That's human nature. Compared to suffering, comfort is harder to
安
resist.
逸な生活の方が人間の意志を蝕む。監獄に長く
You've been in prison too long, Vasily.
走るよ。
なら、これからどうす
So
る
what now? Are you really going to make peace with George?
話し合うつもり？
Oh, if you do that, we're out.
た。まさか。
Yep, that's right. Vasily glances at me, almost amused. A faint smile tugs on his lips before he shakes his head.
実を言うと、
To be honest, I was disappointed.
みんな親友だと思っていた。
I thought we were friends. Rex once held off an entire Oathsworn squad alone to buy me
私
time.
のために衛兵隊を引きつけてくれた。
Damn.
ジェットは
Jet
自分
burned
の
his own
商品を
goods to cover
燃
our
やしてで
escape.
も私たちを守ってくれたんだ。それが今や
But now,
あのざま
this is what they've become.
ジョージは切れ者。
Oh, they were homies before. George does have his methods.
いや、ジョージの
No,
問題
it's
じゃ
not
ない。
George.
私だよ。
It's me.
先生のおっしゃった通りだ。
Like my teacher said, I gave up on myself when I was imprisoned. I rallied them once and they stood beside me. It was my
私は
despair
一度
that destroyed
彼らに
everything.
希望を与え、彼らも喜んで私と共に戦ってくれた。だからこそ、
That's why I can't give up
彼ら
now.
にはいかない
I used to think I was persevering for the sake of those who followed me.
みんなの期
Forcing
待
myself
を応え
forward.
るために仕方なくやっているのだと考えていた。背後に誰もいなくなって
But now, with no one behind me, I finally understand. What I cannot accept is that everyone's fate is subjugated by a tyrant.
あらゆるものの運命がたった一人の暴君に翻弄されるのを見ていられなかったのだ。
Excuse me, was me.
私は心から
From the bottom of my heart, I cannot accept George's rule.
諦めないさ。
I can't give up,
私が
even
最
if
後
it's the
の一
last.
人だったとしてもね。
If it's I'm the last one standing. Kasuntai, thank you, Sapo.
私すらひざまずいてしまったら、
If even I kneel, then no one in Makosh will ever dare stand again.
そうなれば私は負け
I won't just be a failure, I'll be George's
ジョー
accomplice.
ジと共犯だ。
Only this time I won't be abandoning my
戦
deals.
争を諦めたばかり
I'll
か
be extinguishing Makosh's last spark with my own hands.
モコシの最後の
That's
爪
true.
を握りつぶしたわけだから。
This is more than just a rebellion, this is like, esteemed for the future.
古いことわざが
There's an old saying in my country, to give one's all is the and only rest is death and death.
よくぞ言った。
Vasily, that's well said.
死にはしないわ。
There's no need for you to die.
少しだけ時間をくれない？
Give me time, I'll gather more forces. Yeah, we still have a lot of dolls.
指揮官。
We've already done a lot, Commander, but what Vasily's friend said earlier held some truth.
ここは君の町では
This isn't your homeland, it's theirs.
彼らのもの
Yeah, but they can't do shit without the Commander. They don't have like any, military force or anything like that.
それ
Oh,
は
Deshevny is here. Hi. Play Deshevny. What do you mean, Dr. White?
バシル。君がモコシの民を
Vasily, you must convince the people of Makosh to rise. That's what he should have done the moment they took down the Omnichal to Tsurasein.
この戦いは君と
This
ジョージ
isn't
だ
a
けの
personal feud between you and George. Yeah, you're fighting for the soul of the city right now.
私もそう考え
I
てい
think
る。
so too.
指揮官、
Well,
君の
what do
気
you
持
want,
ちはありがた
Deshevny?
い。だけど
What do you want?
先生が気づかせてくれたんだ。
Maybe she's hungry.
モコシュがこう
It's
な
not
ってし
time
まっ
yet.
たのは
Commander, thank you for thinking of us. But Machicho has opened my eyes to the simple truth. Makosh became what it is today because of corporate exploitation, George's betrayal, and even my own incompetence. However, the people here, they accepted it. They allowed it. Yeah, Calibers had no other options. That's why. That won't do. Makosh's war must be fought by Makosh's people. Only a victory won by our hands is a true victory. So, how are you gonna do this? Gotta send out a speech or something. Otherwise, we'd just received charity from you, Commander. From a messiah. After that, we'd never be able to stand tall before you again. But your friends all refused you, didn't they? Yeah, those are the... Don't think they'll come around. That's because I asked them empty-handed. As George would have put it, I'll have to make them an offer they can't refuse. Sure, he didn't really try to convince them. He just said, hey, come on over, help me out. What is this cat doing? What are you doing? Hold on, let me tend to this dork of a cat right now. One moment. Okay, this subdued. That's okay, so let's see where I am. Yeah. What's the offer? The future. He should have said something then. You didn't even argue with him. Facility steps up to us and puts that location on the map. It's a place I know well. In fact, it's where I spent the most time since revving Makosh. There we can give the people... Chris, give a speech? Are you crazy? No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that call. We're getting some pieces. I wonder if I'd love to buy a thing. How far did we get? 1, 2, 3. What do you want? Oh. 14 more to go. Okay. We got through, wow. That was like 3 parts. That's wild. Echoes of days past. The narratives of the past are interwoven. Each side has its own version of events. The luxury car moves slowly forward while surrounded by a dense crowd. The incendiary speech continues to loop on massive street screens, and a passionate voice echoing down the long avenue. But it is replaying the speech. Hi, Oni. Inside the car, however, the frustrated simply sits in the back seat, silently gazing out at the forest of high-rises and the bustling streets, his expression unreadable. In his hand, the screen of the last communicator has just gone dark. Why do you still insist on opposing me, refusing even to hear me out? Because you're an asshole, that's why. I have brought wealth to Makosh. What we have now is far more than the dilapidated Saddamsu once were. He's focused on the profits. He's not even thinking about the state that the people are in and how he's treating them. The city is profiting, but it's not thriving, you know? Sacrifice something insignificant, complete the deal, gain greater value. Such a simple principle. How can you not understand it? George turns on the screen again. Staring at the abruptly terminated Kalvik record, his lips will twist into a sardonic grimace. In the end, you're just a coward. Naive, childish, acting all holier than thou. You can draw designs, and that's about it. See, it's corral again. But the city standing firm, the ozone isn't built on your blueprints alone. He put his blueprint to what's keeping the city running. Sure, he's making money right now, but if the infrastructure declines, you won't be able to prevent anything. The sharply dressed young man stands before a newly unveiled production line and bows towards the terminal screen. I have a feeling that a part of George, a small part of him, still wishes that, he could work with Vasily still, but... And then the person takes over, and then that's that. I mean, he's held a little bit of resentment towards Vasily for a long time, ever since they were younger, when he was inflicted with a Halid. Mr. Zimmerman, can you see this? This is the pharmaceutical plant completed in Phase 1. We've been able to build such an advanced production line thanks to your support. Recruitment and training of staff are progressing steadily. We expect to be the first round of vaccine production next week. And it's sad because they were producing vaccines, and then they'd end up producing, drugs. Next, we will continue expanding to the second and third production lines according to the plan. By the end of next month, total output will be enough to cover Makoshi's local population, and you will. George, you are a smart man. You shouldn't need to remind you of the specific terms of the aid contract. Under the agreement, vaccines produced by Makosh First's pharmaceutical plant are to be distributed between Makosh and Seton Faben at a ratio of 1 to 7. Damn! 1 to 7? Dang, that sucks. Yes, my apologies. I got carried away seeing the plant completed. Damn, Georges. Look back when you were still a decent guy. You're right. Without Seton Faben, this plant wouldn't exist. But according to our calculations, only 12.5% of production may not be enough to systemically control infections among levels among Mokosh residents. Zimmerman doesn't care. He just wants the money. You guys are just like a cheaply paid outsourced. So is there room for negotiation? Makosh has no shortage of manpower. We can increase. George, personally admire capable young men like you. But you must understand that the Yellow Zone Elite's sponsorship program supports the individual, not their hometown. Ah, so that's where he got it from. He learned all this crap from Zimmerman. We choose to fund Makosha's plant because of your performance within the conglomerate. And the feasibility report you submitted on published data and pharmaceutical profitability. Section Faben is not a charity. Capital flows only where it generates the greatest return. But Kosha's pharmaceutical plant cannot meet expectations. Funding and technical support can be withdrawn at any time. Damn. Yes, I'm very sorry. I spoke out of turn. Please, forget what I said. Well, yeah, he should have... I mean, understandably, Ruby wants to help his people at this prior to his life, but... he should have won the trust first, and then push him with negotiations afterwards. I will comply fully with the contract and supply sufficient qualified vaccines to the conglomerate. Good. The conglomerate will send a convoy next week to collect the first batch. Make preparations in advance. Transporting vaccines from Makosha to Odessa is expensive. I don't want empty runs. But the original delivery schedule was for the end of the month. Oh, he's already working him down already? Unexpected schedule change. That was the plan, but I've changed my mind. Oh, what a dick. The conglomerate is currently facing a vaccine shortage. Makosha's line can fill the gap. Dang. As for the first batch, I know what you're thinking. You want to distribute it to local residents first, don't you? After all, such a Faba is far away. Skimming a little off the batch wouldn't be difficult. Dang, is it easy to figure them out? Your chest, I wouldn't dare. Oh, you already know, she figured you out. I'm not heartless, I understand your position. You'd be like, you can only take like 5 or something. How about this? You may allocate products manufactured during the trial phase as well as any substandard units from the first batch to Makosha residents. Substandard? So pretty much not FDA approved. Damn, that sucks. Standard units? Are you joking? Oh wow, is that Vasily? The young man forces a nervous smile at the camera and bows deeply again. My deepest apologies, my companion lacks proper etiquette. Please forgive the offense. We appreciate your generosity with these terms. We will begin production immediately and ensure delivery on schedule. Hey, Claudio. Is it George? George, remember, you were selected because of your ability. Don't disappoint me. The connection ends. George raises a hand to wipe the sweat off his brow, but a shadow rushes in and a fist interrupts him. Damn! Have you lost your mind? Giving defective vaccines for people? What if something goes wrong? What else can I do? Without this, we wouldn't even have the defective ones. Well, still, they could cause more problems. We're defects. You saw it. If I refused, they could have withdrawn everything. All our work would be for nothing. I mean, he has a point. For nothing? How is this any different from nothing already? When we signed the contract, you convinced everyone to accept those unfair terms. You said that you'd negotiate better conditions later. Now this is the result. How to explain it to the people?
バシル、落ち着け。
So they understand this. We're not walking away empty-handed.
チマーマンさんはただ
Mr. Zimmerman is only taking the first batch. The vaccine planned for next month will come. For this month will come next month. Yeah, right. No, that's not gonna happen. You're on the line now. As for the defective units, honestly, has all that study made you this picky? Haven't we always used what the white zones and green zones and discard?
それは
True. He's got him. Got him. The suited young man pats his companion's shoulder, smiling as he casually chips an arm around him and guides him out.
お前ね
Come on, don't sulk. The plan is built. We've taken the first step. You should be happy.
俺たちは大きな一歩を踏み出した少しは
So this is when George still had humanity.
ギャーギャーわめく暇があったら
Instead of complaining, think about how to reassure everyone. You're better with the people than I
お
am.
前は信頼されてる
No, you have to face
みん
them.
な聞くさ
Come on, Vasily, don't let him off the hook.
到底無理だがね
The young man stares at the large pile of rare supplies in the office and the dolls who delivered them, then turns to the terminal screen, somewhat at a loss.
チマーマンさんその
Mr. Zimmerman, aren't those these supplies too valuable for me? Relax, George. I've reviewed the plant's production and supply records. You've done well. Lies. This is where he starts getting him into his pocket. Such refinement does not skimp on rewarding excellence. These are your due. Pia, give that to him. Oh, so that's where it gets done too? The doll caught Thea nods and retrieves a small box from a portable safe. She opens it. George's eyes widen instantly. These are... vaccines? These vaccines are yours, produced in Odessa for the White Zone. Far superior to Makosha's. A single dose provides long-term immunity. So yeah, this is how it gets him.
Night, Missy Teeth.
Oh, good night, Pharaoh. Have a good rest. Of course, you may also give them to your companions. What if George's even an asshole like to start selling these? The plant is still expanding. Mokosha will grow and more prosperous. You can't manage everything alone, can you?
ありがとうございます
Thank you. Your support is...
投資だけでなくこんなものまでいただけて本当に
No one should thank me. This comes with conditions. You should have received the email by now.
条件という
You mean the notice about the confidential trials Sergeant Fabin's latest Elder immunity drug in Makosh? A senior report, 92% efficiency in early trials. Exactly. You understand what that means. If it succeeds in Makosh, vaccines will no longer be scarce. That would be a great boon to the people of Makosh. Can you do it, George? We'll have to get Fikoisik to say yes. That's how he's stringing him along. The young man smiles and takes a few deep breaths and slowly clenches his fist.
その
Yeah, of course.
です
You've always been smart. I know I never have to worry about you. Then keep up the good work. Oh, and Estelle called Thea will be your assistant. Keep her close. Columbia will continue sending personnel to support the operations and security of the pharmaceutical plant. Dang, he got the Fs from that long ago? Dang, you were still like, young back then. Thank you for the call. Cheers.
わかりました。
Understood. Thank you. I won't disappoint you.
に添えられるよう尽力します。
George steps out of the distant memory, his gaze drifting again to the window. Countless screens are playing his speech. He is surrounded by the Telsworn and the crowd, greeted by applause and light wherever he goes. Vasily understands neither politics nor compromise. They were meant to stand together, yet he only ever dragged George down, and has now become his greatest enemy.
そうだ。
That's right. Everything I have now I earned on my own ability and effort. Mikosh also owes me everything to me.
モコシュのすべてを
Karidi.
私がいなければ
Without me, without the conglomerate's support, it would never be what it is today.
バシル
Vasily, you don't understand.
なんだろうさ。私たちはイエローエリアに生まれ
We were born in the L zone. We never had a choice.
からなかった。
I mean, I'm surprised that Fabid sent in their own engineers to make sure that the city's running too, you know? Because the plant's making money. On the other side, well, I guess that's George's responsibility, I suppose. The Mukosh Autonomous Government building stands at the heart of a bustling district. Its interior design mirroring George's persona. At this moment, a temporary worker enters the first leader's office at the top of the floor.
こんにちは。
Oh,
お世話
cleaning service. The polite knocks, no response. After a moment, the electronic lock clicks open. M200 slips inside, mop in one hand, bucket in the other. A freshly washed rag sways slightly in the buckets at the bucket's edge.
ロック解除の仕方を学んでてよかっ
Get the learned a bit of password cracking before?
た。さてと、どこから
Now,
掃除しよ
where'd you
うか
start cleaning?
ファイルキャビネット、
Filing cabinets? Server rack? Printers? Drawers?
モニター、引き出し。
The M200 hesitates, pacing back and forth before stopping it in mild French frustration. Calm down, M200.
君のために決断してくれるな
You have no teammates to advise you. You need your own plan.
きちんとしたプランを自分で立てなくちゃ。冷静になれ、M200。
Calm down.
冷静に。
Look, it must be a little scary, especially since she has this viral thing going on. M200 smacks herself on the cheeks to clear her head.
まずはデスクの引き出しから調べよう。
Start with the drawers, then making your way across the cabinet. Printers,
それから
server.
プリンターの記録。それが終わったら PC の本体。掃除するのも大変だな。
That's a lot of cleaning. She picks up the rag, moves around the desk, and gently tests the first drawer.
鍵がかかってる。パスワードを解析。
Password crack failed. What if I try again? Failed?
失敗。ダメだ。これ以
Not commit any further attempts might trigger alarms.
パスワードの解析方法。
Only I hadn't studied cryptography more deeply. I guess I'll have to back off. She quickly comes to his decision to move to the cabinets.
姿勢管理の
Municipal reports.
万が一ってこともあるし。
Better record them just in case. Next, the printer.
次はプリンター。
She moves onto the printer after failing to break in twice.
最近プリント
Recent prints, shipping documents, all sent from Kosh.
貨物は
Declared as personal items, insured at maximum
保
level,
険費用が
must be valuable.
一番高額なものに設定されてる。
It's not personal items, so that's illegal stuff.
あ、保険の詳細。
The policy details are here. 14th century porcelain, vintage wine, Persian rugs. Life in the Shell Zone sure is cushy.
イエローエリアでの暮らしってこんなに贅沢だったっけ？ とにかく
Right.
全部記録してお
Anyway,
こう。
better record everything. The commander might need it later.
必要とするだろうから。
Ah, don't get caught. I don't know how much time you have in here, girl. Just as he turns towards the server rack, footsteps sound in the corridor. She ducks under the desk out of reflex. Beep, the door opens. Oh no. Oh no. Your frame is too close to the blast and totally unsalvageable. Might took heavy damage too. But thanks to you, I was standing a little further away, so my cord just about survived. Damn, she almost killed her. Oh, I see. You look so serious. Don't worry, I've reloaded my dual cloud and back to full health. Cheer up. Chao Genki. Hi, Derek. My baby's sis should smile. You look way cuter when you do. Kaya, stop squishing my face. I can't talk properly. That's cute. Teasing the quiet sister. The sound of fabric rubbing and lights scuffling. In 200's head swims, you can always hear Leaf and Lena bickering with each other, preaching how Leaf smacks Lena's hands away. Yeah, they kind of have that relationship, huh? It's not them. Oh, keep yourself under control, don't hallucinate. Cognitive error again. I've got to switch to silent mode. Why are there cleaning tools here? Did the cleaner leave them? And 200 freezes and covers her mouth. Typical yellow zone slackness. Can't be helped. In the company, this would get you disposed of. Dang. If you're in the headquarters, they would kill the janitors if they left their stuff behind on accident. Anyway, business first. I don't often get to talk face to face with you. They approach the desk. It trembles slightly. Gaia's voice is now right above M200. You know the frames are custom lab models, but Kosh has limited reserves. Oh dear, are you angry? You're totally angry. Don't worry. As long as we can still prove ourselves useful, we can just order replacements from the conglomerate. That's not the only reason you're angry, is it? Practically, you're the half. I can sense what you're feeling. Something's bothering you, my cute baby says. Fine, I'll admit, the limited availability of our frames is not really the point. Back then, you reacted faster than I did. If you'd ignored me and pursued the target, you might have caught her. So she is after M200. Really? Oh, well, I have no memory of what happened. Maybe I based my course of action on some other specific condition at the scene. Oh, she wanted to protect his sister first. Besides, being blown to pieces hurts. I don't want you to suffer. She remembers a little bit? The lab locked our sensory parameters. We can't disable them. I really don't understand the point of this design. Oh, really? So they can't numb themselves if they need to. That sucks. So what if he had been blown to bits? It wouldn't have retained the memory of the pain it suffered, so just like you didn't. That's not the point. It was still me in the last frame. What I felt at the moment still mattered, don't you think? Dolls have no feelings, or if they do, they don't matter. Well, that's what I've learned from this place. No, you're just working for a dick, that's all. That's what they want you to think. The world isn't kind to dolls no matter where we go. So let me be kind. I'll treat you with kindness, Thea, and give you all my love. Aww. Aww, so nice. convince him to work with us instead. Come to our side. Nothing matters more than a cute baby doll, not mother. Oh, not the Clement. Remember that, Thea. Work doesn't matter. What matters how hard dolls work. There'll never be any promotions or what's fresh. Your feelings matter most. I like how this sun and moon, so she has like the sun motifs on her outfit, then she has the moon on hers. I really like that theme. Cause he's like more like fiery, you know? Energetic, and then she's more calm and serene. Mr. I know, it's just these days have been stressful. Mr. Joyce keeps probing for classified data beyond his authorization, and threats are rising. I don't even want to think about my report to the higher-ups. It's fine, I'll handle it for my baby sis. If they all just die, the problem's solved, right? Leave it to me. I mean, that's one way to solve the problem, I suppose. Is it though? After the incident leave, the government's control has been weakening for whatever reason. I have deployed personnel as instructed by Mr. George, but something just feels off. You worry too much. We only need to think about survival and securing a future where we stay together. I don't want anything bad to happen to these sisters now. We'll prove our strength. No one will treat us as tools again. Alright, let's go. Since we rarely meet, how about you treat me to something good? I like them, the other. You're right, we're just executors anyways. The important decisions aren't up to us. At least Mr. George gave me free access to the cafeteria. That's something, I suppose. They leave. The door closes at last, and M200 exhales in relief. The door opens again. M200's eyes widen as she heard the ducks put back under the desk. Oh, I forgot my bike keys. Got them, Thea. Close the door. I've got a feeling something's different about this office from when I left this morning. Thea steps forward to inspect the room. M200's hand still inches towards her weapon. Oh, come on, work is making you paranoid. Let's go already. Slam, the door finally shuts for good this time. M200 decides to abandon the search. She slips away. Yeah, I would too. I'm like, kind of a little close. Can you a little close? Okay, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have to do 4. 13 more to go, huh? If you do like that was what? 2.5 hours? Yeah. I wanted wish I could stay and do the whole thing, but there's things still gotta do today. It's been a busy day today. I wanted to start way earlier, and try to get this done in one shot, but unfortunately I can't. So we have 13 more to go, so maybe tonight we can do another set of 4, and then not tonight, tomorrow. So yeah, so by the end of the week we do 4 sets each. We'll be done with that. Let me see how much the other one is. Into the Radiance. Oh, this song. $14. Okay, so it's about the same. Wow, well, this song's crazy. I like her design. And her voice is so cool. Oh, okay. Now I wonder where this. I'm excited to do hers. Her event ends on the 5th. And see, when's the 5th? 5th is next Wednesday. Okay. So we'll probably do it onto the Radiance this weekend. And like throughout the week we'll finish, you know, Dawnforger Part 2. I think the music changed, but no, is this different? It's a little different. It sounded more like a waltz before, right? Before? Yeah, oh, I'd noticed that. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like gold. Like a gold dust filtering down over this part. That's really pretty. Yeah, we're doing well. Oh, no worry about it, Shimijo. Yeah, I've been working with the whole compromised Discord and things like that with the hackers, but you know, it's okay. I'm doing alright. Still trying to work with Discord, waiting for the responses on their investigation, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I think that today, this should be it. Let's go see, let's do a raid and see who's around right now. Yeah, sorry guys, I wanted to do longer, but, you know, he's out of time today, unfortunately. So let's see who's around. Oh, Junie is playing Dino Blade. You know what? Let's go check that out. I remember watching Dino Blade a long time ago. Like when the developer was first developing that game. So like all it was is like polygons mostly. You know, there's no terrain. It was like very basic model of the dinosaur. It's been what, 2 or 3 years or something when I first saw the very early concept of it going down. So it's pretty cool to see that it's finally, you know, an actual game now. Yeah, and I think like in the prototypes or development like builds, Spinosaurus had like clouds of Bustosaur or something. It's pretty funny. So let's go visit Junie. We'll go raid Juniper, Actius. Alright, we'll do Dawnforger for J. Go to Dawnforger, you fell to raid. This will be our raid message for that. Okay, cool. So we'll see how she's doing. She's been at it for like 5 hours playing the Dino Play game. Holy crap, I guess she's enjoying herself. So that's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Like, the thing about these story screens, you get to see like kind of who's involved. So I see Mei Ling back here. I think that's Mei Ling. Pretty sure that's Mei Ling. Of course, there are 2 new characters, and then you got Thea, Gaia, and then there's George. I don't see Vasily in here anywhere. No, but yeah. So we're getting along in this game, so hopefully it'll be great. All right, guys, I'm gonna take off. So I got some stuff to take care of. I do hope you guys have a good rest of the evening or a good rest of the day where you're free, maybe. Thank you so much for hanging out today, and I'll try to get to a more steady schedule of things. It's just been a busy summer, you know? It's just how it is. But anyways, everyone, I'll catch you guys later. Say hello to them all for me, and I do hope you enjoyed Dino Blade. Take care now. Bye, bye, bye.